Hey, welcome. I thought we could kick off our 2024 season by looking back over all the footage of our 2023 season. Hope you guys enjoy. A lot of this is it's just a lot of fun for me just to put together in the background throughout our days, and we get some great shots out of it. I'll chime in from time to time just to kind of keep you updated, but everything's in chronological order, so here we go. A short weekend, the beginning of March here, that was a lot of fun, just down on the Lake Michigan tributaries, single hand spay casting with OPST lines. It was a ball to kind of get the rods in people's hands. A couple fish we landed, just a great time and a great way to kind of get out, get yourself kind of acclimated again, weather, everything, waiting, all of it. It was great practice. So then we came back to the Driftless for kind of the tail out of the runoff season. Did a few walk and wade days while we waited for the bigger river that we could float to kind of clear up, and had an ecstatic time doing that. Just the dry fly eats were awesome. The nymphing, so many of those things that they don't always do out of the boat when we're just throwing streamers. So I hope you enjoy some of this footage too. March 20th kind of stands out in my mind. This is one of the first days we got to get the boat out on the water. You can see it's still a little off color, but the water was incredibly cold. I think it was about 32.9 if I remember correctly, and that just really kind of slowed them down. So we went back and fished some of the upper stretches, some dry fly fishing the next day instead. March 25th or so, it was pretty much normal everyday procedure to have that chainsaw on the boat. A lot of times only one guy with me, but once those lampreys started up, we were in the boat every day. There was nothing that was going to keep us off, and it was a ball. Holy cow. We got into some great fish. We definitely saw more big fish this year, but we just didn't land it. So We ended up wrapping up our last few trout trips for the 2023 season, at least down in the Driftless, through that first week of May, and then had about a week to kind of just get out, check as much smallmouth water as we possibly could. Found a few fish along the way, and we were ready to rock and roll for our first few days of smallmouth customers that came in. So everything worked out there great. Hopefully you enjoy this footage, and yeah, I'll talk about low water soon. We hit mid-May with plenty of water. It was a lot of fun. Fish were really active. Water was dropping though, and there was none in the forecast that we could see. So we had a really good time with it, but it slowly went away. Fishing stayed good though.
If ever there's a reason to be swept up in the season of the falling days, and if the days grew shorter and the darkness drew its order from the autumn gray, I'd rather sit this out and sleep the day away instead. My weary eyes a bit too slow indeed. Rather sit this out and sleep the day away instead, to worry about the emptiness that comes.
Managed to sneak away for a couple of days the end of June too, and got out and did some night fishing and some just how often you fish out of a canoe for brook trout.
Find comfort in the finer things that keep you close, that keep you safe within this room. When it comes down to me, and I grit my teeth, and I start to stop. When it comes down to me, if ever there's a reason to be swept up in the season of the falling days, and if the days grow shorter and the darkness drew its order from the autumn gray, I'd rather sit this out and sleep the day away instead. My weary eyes a bit too slow indeed. I'd rather sit this out and sleep the day away instead, to worry about the emptiness that comes, to worry about the emptiness that comes.
By mid-August, the water had dropped way down, and if you were going to get fish, it was because you were hitting particular targets. If you're still getting, you're still probably picking up some smaller fish on topwater stuff, but it just seemed like the particular trophy fish that you were hunting for were on some sort of rock or log that was about in the only 3-foot deep pool of water that you could find. We got a bunch of them. We can get to all those spots, but man, they got really selective. They had their days. They definitely had their days. sneak away for another day right in the beginning of September. Just go chase some brook trout, kind of check in, make sure we still know what we're doing. And then it was time to kind of wrap up smallmouth fishing and get our musky fishing underway for the year. Smallmouth were still pretty hot for the first couple of weeks of September, and then they calmed down. And then boom, October hit. The light show began. Musky started eating, it started raining. Came up. A lot of the debris from the whole year of being in a drought started coming down, so we headed to the North Shore and went up and did a little steelhead fishing, kind of just let the rivers calm down. We came back, those fish are ready to play.
Come on, come up and come out. Everybody dancing, everybody glancing at the other people dancing.
Thank you, everybody, for helping to make 2023 an awesome year. We're back at it for 2024. Our books are open. We're looking forward to hearing from all of you and many more again. Give us a call. Thank you. Bye.
If I was a lion, I would go for the kill. But I'm a sheep in a wolf sweater, standing in the corner still. Come on, come up, come out. Let the sun.
Oh. Well, it goes.